Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marsh here. I'm doing a series on the book of Revelation. Revelation, is not about death. It's about life. It's about eternity forever. And I pray that you will enjoy what you hear, and I pray that you'll be able to apply it to your life. May God have blessings on your soul. Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marshall, Future Revealed. We're on chapter 8, 4 through 9. This is episode 25. Verse 4. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before God out of the angel's hand. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there was voices, thunderings, and lightnings, and earthquake. And the 7 angels which had 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. Now it's going to happen. The half hour of silence is over. The prayers of the saints have been heard. The angels are now ready to blow. At the blowing of the trumpets, divine wrath is unleashed upon rebellious men. Understand something. The plagues that follow are not symbols or visions. Their plagues are literal plagues. But we, as born-again Christians, can take comfort because we will not be on the earth for them. We have been raptured, we are gone, we are out of here. I want you to think about something. The church does not know when Christ will come. But in the tribulation, those left behind will see everything that will happen and will be right in order of the book of Revelation. Be happen in order, as the book of Revelation talks about. So right now we're going to talk about the first trumpet, verse 7. The first angel sounded that followed hail and fire mingled with blood. They were cast upon the earth, and the third part of the trees were burnt up, and all the green grass was burnt up. It says here, part of trees was burnt up. What does that really mean, part of trees was burnt up? It means pride of human greatness. In Daniel 4:10, 20 and 28, Daniel is describing to Nebuchadnezzar about his dream. Now listen what it says here. Thus were the visions of mine head and on my bed. And I saw, behold, a tree in the midst of the earth. The height thereof was great. The tree that thou sawest, which grew and was strong, was height reached upon unto the heaven. The sight thereof to all the earth, whose leaves were fair, the fruit thereof was much, and in it was meat for all. Under which the beasts of the field dwelt. Upon those branches the fowls of the heaven had their habitation. It is thou, O king, thou art king, and become strong for thy greatness. It is grown and reached unto heaven, and thy dominion to the end of the earth. The green grass means the finest fruit of mankind. There's no misunderstanding here. This is this verse is literal. The same kind of judgment happened in Exodus 9, 22 and 24. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thine hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground, and the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail. Egypt had never seen anything like it. It was done once, it'll happen again. Whatever the exact nature of this Egyptian plague may have been, it could not have been the same as the coming judgment when the first trumpet blows. These trumpets will be worldwide rather than local, and this trumpet fire is mingled with blood. Please understand something. All these plagues are God's doing. There is nothing which is done that he does not know about. He's not surprised about anything. It was his plan from the very beginning. He controls everything. Sun, moon, weather, whatever. Everything is in his hands. Second trumpet, verse 8. And the second trumpet sounded, and it was where a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. A great mountain burning could be a giant meteor, but at the very least we know it was a literal mass falling into the literal sea, whereas a third part of the sea became blood. This could be the Mediterranean Sea, which is under control of the beast described in Revelation 13, 8 through 11, though only described later at this point in the tribulation, this end time figure will already have arrived. This was a similar occurrence in Moses' day. And the Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, take thy rod, stretch out thine hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon the streams, upon the rivers, and upon the ponds, and upon all other pools of water, that they may become blood, that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and vessels of stone. And Moses and Aaron did so. The Lord commanded, and he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that was in the river, in the sight of Pharaoh and the sight of the servants, and all the waters that were in the river turned to blood. And the fish that was in the river died, and the river stank, and the Egyptians could not drink of the water of the river, and there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt. Exodus 7:19-21. Verse 9. And a third part of the creatures who were in the sea had life, died, and a third part of the ships were destroyed. A third of the ships are destroyed. This suggests a physical or weather-related consequence. Perhaps the weight of the falling object the size of a mountain sucks many ships into the water's depths, where the object caused tidal waves to capsize ships. What will happen in the impact of fishing and shipping industries could be catastrophic. Judgment on the sea and creatures in the sea and the commerce of the world. May God have blessings upon his word.